Welcome, everyone, to University Stadium, home to the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Lobos will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll leave it with him. 35, he's got room. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Pressure coming. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
First and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down. First and 10 again.
Showing off the arm. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want to run this quarterback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal coming up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here for the offense. They'll try the run. memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'll go with a direct snap. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Lobos line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. They'll try it on the ground. They stop and show the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Running back searching for a hole. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Wants to fire on second down. Trying to make magic on the scrap. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now? Wants to go up top. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to surge it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Broncos head quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Yeah, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I need to see the replay.
Of course he called.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Broncos. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Give to the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's no good after the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
That's garbage. Get up already.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling on until they find an answer.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home run.
Afterburners coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Boise State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He makes a catch. All kinds of running room. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
And the Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Bringing it back, it's Wallace. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with a pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Broncos will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. They're bringing heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick it off to start the 2nd half. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Now the play fake. They're trying to get to him. Caught behind the line. It's Jefferson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
What a terrible, terrible shame. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive was a punch in the gut, pulling the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Take him off his feet. Okay, ready?
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Feeling some heat. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Really good job on the defense, understanding third down, the situation in the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a third down.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Delgado. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he's brought down in the backfield as they throw him in reverse.
Not a lot of good plays for third in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
The Lobos will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They're testing the right side here. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And he's still running after the move. Made a defender miss. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you hit it.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll go to the toss. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Buying some time. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Body toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Touchdown, Broncos! And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting you back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Boise State ready to send out that offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse.
Running toward the tape. He's at the 30. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. With the catch, it's Wong. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
That's what we do!
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Green 25.
Just going to keep it after the snap. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. Touchdown, Boise State! And the stomping has commenced. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Looking for a production productive play on first down. And the quarterback takes a knee.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Now sliding to his left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Complete to the right. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 20. He's got a lane. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and running the six for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things they're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain climb. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball goes.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And now we turn to the theater of the absurd portion of the game. Why is the field goal unit out there? The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Hey, let's go.
Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end as they'll take the unvictory formation. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. This offense has a second down play. The quarterback takes a knee. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
There he goes. Open it up. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Line gets set. First down.
29 Philly.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll pull it down. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and hauls it in. He's back up deep in his own territory. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Don't want to risk anything